bit nervous about living in a village before you came?
I was really nervous. I thought that the heat was going to make it hard to sleep and hard to get along, but it's amazing how you really don't miss air conditioning. And it cools down enough at night to be really comfortable, and bucket baths are great, so village life is actually a lot more comfortable than being in the city.
Here, Mary, why don't you show me the shower and maybe a little peek into your bedrooms, if you don't mind?
Yeah, normally showers are outside. We actually have an outdoor shower that kind of connects to the latrine, but we're lucky because we have an indoor shower with stars in it. It's also a butterfly breeding ground because they love the moisture.
Cool. And here are the bedrooms. I'm just gonna. This is what they call their crib. I'm the professor, so I don't really understand what that means.
Yeah, they made a lot of claims. They perhaps didn't flesh out all their arguments, but they wrote a book that sold very well, and they enticed conversation. So maybe in that sense alone, they were a success. But as far as like what we're gonna do in the future and in other years, it shouldn't be. The goal is not to come up with one explanation that is flawless and that will solve and end global poverty. The goal is to just attack the issue from as many points as possible and make sure that you're doing it mindfully and responsibly.
I'm here in the library of Dohun in Burkina Faso, where 2 students in the Reading West Africa program have spent approximately 5 weeks helping out in the library. Some of the things that they've done have been to help reorganize some of the shelving here in the library. Just cleaning up the library. They've been doing story hours with the librarian, they've been doing coloring, they've been doing drawing lessons with the librarian. It's a whole variety of activities that the students themselves figure out what works best for them according to their interests and their talents, how extroverted or introverted they are. So it's been a fun time for the students sort of figuring out how they can help in the library.
So what do you think the books are going to do for the villages?
I think that it's going to help people be more interested in reading in like its own little way, because I think it's important to have a connection to what you're reading, and a lot of the books in the library, like Megan said, don't really have anything to do with Africa or with their community. So the books we're making, like Bienvenue à Bureba or about making shea butter, it's going to be things that people are actually interested in and they're actually going to want to read and learn to read about.
Beautiful. The architecture is definitely very unique. Can actually say very unique. It's unique.